And 40% more than necessary to dump garbage. And we're going to talk about unemployment fraud. It's all next on Del Valle.
Where's Ma?
I don't know. She took off out of here like a dingbat out of hell.
Laugh along with the Bunkers on All in the Family tonight at 7:30.
I don't think I should look too sexy.
Don't worry, Ma, you never do.
In None But the Brave.
What we don't need here is a drunken Irish poet. I ordered you to lay off the whiskey.
I was just about to give that order, but I don't take it from you.
You do when you need a medic, Sonny.
A powerful World War II drama. Frank Sinatra and Clint Walker star in None But the Brave. Wednesday night's movie at 8 on Channel 48. Louis Jourdan stars as an underground leader who must learn to fear not only the Nazis, but also the underground. Kurt Kruger also stars in To Die in Paris, tonight's movie at 8 on...
Oh, I just think some black coffee, Helen. No. Oh. Well, all right, get me an English muffin or a corn muffin, something like that. No, I haven't any plans tonight. I'll be working here late. Thank you. No, I haven't got any plans tonight.
Eric, look, please, please. I mean, you know I want to get out of this apartment. I want to get away from this stupid kid. I'd love to go out to dinner with you.
And so much to you. How come you just forgot all about it?
Because it was easier than telling you that I couldn't go out with you tonight. Or any other night, for that matter.
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly the way it sounds.
All right. Okay, I think this is all getting perfectly clear.
No, wait a minute, please, Derek.
No.
Just let me try to explain, okay? Look, I don't mean forever. It's just sit down, please, until I can clear up this whole mess.
What mess?
The custody trial. I'm trying to get my baby back. And Logan's making my whole life miserable. Now, I know he's your friend, and you think he could not possibly do anything wrong, but he will do anything, when it comes to that baby, anything to get him back, including spying on his own wife.
Oh, he wouldn't use the fact that we see each other to hurt you in a custody trial?
He would so. The whole trial depends on whether or not he can prove I'm a fit mother, right?
I'm not a lawyer, don't ask me.
Well, it's true, and the court always favors the woman, so the only chance he has is if he can prove I'm some kind of a cheap little tramp.
And going out with me makes you a cheap little tramp,
I just don't want to take any chances, don't you see?
Come on in.
The secretary's not here. I guess I have to announce myself.
She's downstairs getting me some breakfast. You're up and around awfully early this morning. What's up?
Well, I wanted to see you first thing because of what I have in here. Last picture of Draper Scott.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Spick and Span for floors that are barefoot clean, and by Folgers Crystals, the delicious coffee that tastes as rich as it looks.
For bachelors, you're putting on some dinner.
Be back in a second with coffee.
Great.
They really seem to like my meal. Yeah, and they're gonna love the coffee I got. You got coffee? Yeah, we said we wanted a rich-tasting coffee, so I bought Folgers Crystals. Well, I bought this freeze-dried. Let's see. You know, the Folgers looks richer. Smells richer, too. But take it from the gourmet, it's the taste that counts. Well, let's see if Folgers tastes as rich as it looks.
Folgers Crystals, the rich-looking crystals that make an especially rich-tasting coffee.
You make excellent coffee.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is great. What kind is it?
Folgers Crystals.
Looks rich. Tastes rich. And smooth, too.
Glad you like it. Have us over for dinner, and we'll bring some Folgers along.
Folgers Crystals. Tastes as rich as it looks.
No, I've never seen this picture before, and I'm just as glad I haven't. Burned body is hardly what I want to see first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we'll look again. Grand Falls Police identified this as Sergeant Dwyer and this one as Draper Scott. If you look closely, you can still see the handcuffs that join them.
I see.
Chief, look at the hands again, would you?
It's the same hand.
Right.
They're joined by the same hand. That's impossible.
The only way it could have happened is if they were separated sometime before the fire and then rejoined afterwards.
By whom? One of the cops up at Grand Falls? Somebody on the rescue team? Why?
I don't have the answer to that. I got a lot of speculation. Mike has a theory that ties up the loose ends, but it involves Draper's escape from the wreck.
Escape? You gonna tell me this is not Draper Scott's body?
For all we know, both those bodies were misidentified. I mean, there was no autopsy performed, was there? It wasn't thought necessary.
Of course not. We know the bodies on the train, handcuffed together. We had Dwyer's badge, his service revolver. Look, this is somebody's idea of a morbid joke.
No, Chief, listen to me. The reason I brought you this stuff is because I want to ask you to do something that'll help clear up this mess.
What?
I want a police order to disinter Draper Scott's body. I want to perform an autopsy. I want a positive identification of it.
Well, you don't need my authority for that. Any member of the family can sign that paper.
No. Absolutely not. I don't want April to know anything about this. I don't even want her to know that the question has arisen.
Why not? You're suggesting the possibility that her husband might still be alive.
Because it is only a possibility. The odds are 100 to 1 against it. Even if Draper had managed to get out of that burning railroad car, there was still the river. 12 people were drowned in that river.
Yeah, that's true. And you would think if he were alive, he would have surfaced by now. He certainly would have found out that he wasn't wanted anymore.
All right. The cruelest thing that we could do would be to give April false hopes. A police order lets me get around all that.
What excuse am I going to give?
Well, I've been thinking about that. Now, Draper was eventually proved innocent of the crime, but at the time of the wreck, he was a prisoner of the state. So if he tried to escape... Now, I know it's a very, very thin technicality, but it lets us exhume that body without family permission.
You think she won't find out?
I'll do my damnedest to see that she doesn't. I'm going to get a little help on that. I'm having Miles perform the autopsy.
That's right. Miles could do that. He could keep it quiet, member of the family.
What do you say? Do I get the order?
It's got to be done.
Sure, and I even tied my own shoelaces.
There's no point in your getting up so early.
Ah, but there is a point. I am going out.
Where?
I'm doing the same thing you're going to do. I'm going to look for a job. The only difference is you're going to Monticello, and I'm staying in Oakdale, assuming there are jobs in Oakdale.
I'm sure there are. There have to be offices and banks and lawyers.
And don't forget our idea about you working in a law firm, huh?
Right. Law. Well, don't get your hopes up. Chances are I won't get past receptionist, not without some experience.
Well, maybe there's some big company who has a branch office out here. You can get involved in one of their training programs.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, how about breakfast? I was going to scramble some eggs.
That would be fine. Not many help wanted ads here in Oakdale.
Anything sound interesting?
Well, they all need so much experience. Computer programmer, key punch operator, secretary, bank teller. Now here's one I could probably handle.
What is it?
Stock boy in a grocery store.
Oh, Kirk, no.
Well, look, it's not going to be so bad. Who knows, we may get our groceries discounted.
Hope we didn't make a mistake. I mean, the whole idea about coming to Monticello was so that we'd have better job opportunities.
Maybe I just overestimated my job opportunities. Oh, I don't know, Emily. Let's face it. I'm not going to make us rich. I'm not even going to be able to support us. Not until I get my memory back. Some kind of education. And there's no guarantee that even that's going to do it.
Kirk, money doesn't mean very much to me. I hope you know that. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, hi, April. No. I was just getting ready to go out. Job hunting, of course. What? Well, yes, I am interested. No, nothing at all. Yeah, I could come by, how about early this evening? Great, good, I am too. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Kurt, guess what?
What?
That was April Scott. She wants to see me today. She said that she might be able to help me find a job. Wish me luck.
Thought I found a bargain dishwashing liquid. Bargain, huh? The dishes still felt greasy. I'll stay with Dawn, thanks. My Dawn handles grease better. Takes grease out of your way.
Watch. We'll wash equal loads of greasy dishes in equal amounts of so-called Bargain Liquid and Dawn. With all that grease in the water, dip 2 clean plates. Look, the Bargain Liquid plate picked up grease, but look at the Dawn plate. Dawn takes grease out of your way.
For my money, Dawn really works.
Spick and Span presents Barefoot Clean.
Barefootin'. Barefootin'.
Americans love to go barefoot.
Barefootin'.
And that calls for clean floors.
Barefootin'.
Maybe that's why more people use Spick and Span to get their floors clean than any other floor cleaner. It cuts through greasy, built-up kitchen dirt better than leading liquid cleaners.
Barefootin'.
So use Spick and Span to get your floors barefoot clean.
Barefootin'.
Well, I guess I better get the ball rolling on this. Court approval takes a little while. I'll push it through as fast as I can.
When do you expect Miles back from Palace Park?
Oh, a couple more days. I didn't give him the details on this. Didn't want to ruin his vacation.
No. If he knew what we were planning, I'm sure he'd cut it short.
Yeah, wouldn't be fair to either one of them. Also, wouldn't be fair to tell April about this until we know any more than we do.
I'll do everything I possibly can to keep that under wraps, but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I'll get out of your hair. I'm sure you're as busy as I am.
Oh, Logan, could I ask you about something?
Of course.
It's about you and your wife.
Okay.
Didn't you tell me that the two of you had a formal agreement of separation?
That's right.
I don't know too much about these things. You see, even in my divorce, we didn't have any agreements. We just had a quick divorce. Her parents saw to that.
Well, a divorce is the next thing on my agenda. I'd be divorced already, only Raven was in London.
Well, what I'm getting at is this agreement. Did it dictate any conditions for social behavior?
What do you mean? Like seeing other people?
Yeah, like seeing other people.
No, of course not. How could it? As far as Raven and I were concerned, even our marriage license was just a scrap of paper.
So if Raven were to date other men, it really wouldn't affect the custody suit you're preparing?
No, not at all. And what Raven does with her love life, totally up to her. I'm not concerned unless it alters the way she takes care of my son. I care about that. Answer your question?
Yeah, it does.
Well, you're finally awake.
It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
You really didn't hear that baby howling, did you? I tried to wake you up, but you wouldn't budge.
You should have just fed him chocolate, that always shuts him up.
I just gave him the bottle.
You did?
God knows it was hot enough, but he didn't seem to mind. There's only one thing I think he needs changing, but you'd better do that.
You are an angel. You are turning into quite a little daddy, aren't you?
No, I just acted in self-defense.
Well, I think you deserve a reward.
Oh, that I'll agree to.
We sprayed our model's hair with Adorn. Can it pass the touch test?
Alpha, would you feel her hair? Go ahead, dig in.
Beautiful, natural, really natural.
How would hairspray feel?
Sticky, you know?
Well, we sprayed her hair with Adorn hairspray.
You're kidding. It looks so natural that I don't think you have hairspray on.
What would you say in Italian?
Naturale, bello, molto bello. Perfetto.
The Adorn touch test. Try it.
I take home to my wife, huh? And I'll show it to her tonight.
Hey, how was the monster that ate Tokyo?
It made me scared. It made me hungry.
Then you're going for a burger?
Have you seen the price of burgers lately?
We're going to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
At the Colonel's, I know we always get fresh quality chicken.
Now, this is a good meal at a price that makes good sense. Right, son?
Right.
It's so nice, nice to feel so good about a meal, so good about Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's Sears Rainbow White Sale. Save 20% on all Harmony solid color percale sheets. Twin size, $3.99. Easy Care tough cord bedspreads, really tough, in 10 active colors. Save $3 all sizes. Save 20% on Thirsty Color Burst towels. Big in size, small in price. Now only $3.99 bath size. At Sears Rainbow White Sale.
It's just like home.
Sure is. We've got all the comforts.
Even Stroft.
Mm-hmm. Northern bathroom tissue, because Stroft is specially soft.
Is it strong, too?
You betcha. Strong plus soft equals Stroft. And these little pillows make it specially soft.
Pillows do feel soft.
So when you feel Northern,
It feels specially soft.
Northern bathroom tissue, you'll feel it too. The special softness of Stroft.
Elliot, why don't you be a sweetheart and go make me breakfast? Something like, Eggs Benedict. Hmm?
The most you'll get out of me, darling, is fried easy. And bacon if you have any.
I don't even know what's in the refrigerator. That babysitter probably ate everything.
You know, that girl is a horror. Why don't you get someone else? And while you're at it, someone a little older, like 21 or 22.
Babysitters are very hard to come by, but I'll tell you what. There's an old woman across the road. No, she loves Jamie. She really does. She's nuts about him. The only problem is I think she drinks.
Be careful, Raven. You know how much that baby is worth.
I'm not exactly sure, to tell the truth. Mother is not very specific. But I think it's somewhere around 15 to 20 million.
To think I shared a bottle with a millionaire.
Well, why don't you go change a millionaire's diaper?
No way. I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you.
What?
You change his diapers and I'll make the breakfast.
All right.
Okay.
Hello?
It's Derek.
Oh, good morning.
I just had a conversation with your husband not 5 minutes ago.
Look, Derek, I can't talk to you because the baby's crying. I have to go change his
Well, this will only take a minute. You see, he told me something that was contradictory to what you told me last night. He said there was nothing in your agreement that prevented you from going out with other men. And that even if you were going out with other men, it certainly wouldn't affect your custody case.
Logan told you that, right?
Yes.
Well, can't you see? He's just trying to trap me.
Damn you, Raven. Do you expect me to believe that? Now, come on. If you want to stop seeing me, all right, I'll drop out of your life like a stone. But don't give me these feeble excuses.
No, I don't want to stop seeing you, I swear.
Well, then prove it. Do something. Or else just consider this our last conversation.
Oh, don't do that, Derek. All right, I'll see you tonight. I'll see you tonight, but it's got to be very late, okay? Listen, I have to go. The baby's crying. I got to put his diaper on, okay? Bye-bye. April.
Where's the frying pan?
Frying pan? What's it look like?
Don't tell me. You were so exhausted by your exercises last night that you just fell asleep.
It's true. I was tired. I just kind of sat down for a little while, and the next thing I knew, dreamland.
Honey, you were planning to sleep here the minute you walked in. Because you don't have any other place to sleep. Am I right?
Don't worry. I'm going right now.
How much money do you have?
At the moment, zilch. But I'm expecting my banker from Switzerland to forward my monthly million any day now.
So what was all this chatter about taking lessons from me? Do you think I'm running a public charity?
Look, I would have paid you. I mean, I'm planning to get a job.
Doing what?
Brain surgery.
Funny, funny. Ever wait on tables?
Sure. Brain surgeon by day, waitress by night.
Now, I happen to know that there's a job vacancy right down the street to Disco.
The Unicorn?
Right.
I've been there. They already hired somebody.
I know who they hired. She used to sleep here, too.
Oh, really?
But she quit the place. She also quit this place. So like I said, the job is wide open. Why don't you go down there this morning and ask about it?
That's real nice of you. Thanks.
I need the business. Just, be careful about the guy who runs the place. He likes him young and pretty, like you. On the other hand, since you don't care where you sleep...
Having breakfast in posh hotels. I think it's the height of luxury.
Oh, I thought you said last night was the height of luxury.
Well, it was. I just seem to be climbing from one peak to another.
Well, you be careful you don't get dizzy.
I love being dizzy. This orange juice tastes like champagne.
Really? Maybe it's gotten a little bit fermented.
Would you stop being so rational? You're on vacation,
all right.
you know.
I promise I'll be silly and illogical from now on.
Well, good. It's exactly how I want you to be for the next 3 days. We still have those 3 days, don't we?
Sure, why not?
Well, I got a little bit worried after that phone call last night. You still haven't told me what Logan wanted.
Yes, I did. I just told you he wanted to make sure I was going to be back in time to do some forensic work for him.
You mean an autopsy?
Yes, an autopsy. I just didn't want to use that unpleasant word in these idyllic surroundings.
Yeah, but why was it so important? Why did he have to call you now?
Frankly, I don't know. I told him to get Doc Fisher to do it, somebody else. He said no. Something that he wanted me to handle personally.
Well, maybe he just has more faith in you than in anybody else.
I don't think that explains it, no.
This is worrying you, isn't it? I could tell last night.
I just don't like riddles, that's all.
Well, I have a wonderful idea. Instead of thinking about this all day long and spoiling your tennis game, why don't you call Logan right now and ask him what it's about?
That's $45.90, Mrs. Green. I don't have enough. I'll put something back. Well, put back this detergent and fabric softener, and get this detergent and fabric softener. Bold 3. The fabric softener's built in. That's some value. I'm not interested in saving money if it doesn't work.
Bold 3 does work beautifully. Try it.
You don't need separate detergent and fabric softener when you buy Bold 3. Bold 3 is detergent and fabric softener together. So it cleans, softens, and controls static.
I can't believe it's all in one box. My towels came out fluffy soft. No static cling. And Johnny's jeans are really clean.
More Bold 3, Mrs. Green?
Uh-huh. Why spend the money for separate detergent and fabric softener? Bold 3 does the job beautifully.
Detergent plus full-strength fabric softener. That's the built-in value of Bold 3.
Steve travels to Japan to search for the legendary Wolf Boy on the $6 Million Man tonight at 6:30.
Then later, Louis Jourdan stars as an underground leader who must learn to fear not only the Nazis, but also the underground. Kurt Kruger and Philippe Forquet also star in To Die in Paris. Tonight's movie at 8 o'clock on Channel 48.
No, we have not changed our plans. I will be back in 3 days, just the way I said. What I'm calling about is I want to know why this autopsy has got to be done by me and nobody else.
Well, just take my word for it. It's a special case, all right?
No, wait a second. That is not good enough. What is so special about this case?
Miles, the only reason I haven't told you who the autopsy subject is going to be is because I don't want to spoil your vacation. Well, maybe you're right. If you put your mind to it now, maybe you'll solve our mystery for us.
What mystery?
The body that we're exhuming is Draper's.
What?
We're exhuming it for purposes of identification. That's something we didn't think was necessary before.
Well, why is it necessary now?
Because we've turned up a discrepancy in the photos taken by the Grand Falls Police Department. The one of Draper and Sam Dwyer's body show the bodies linked together by the right hands, an obvious impossibility, so something strange has happened up there.
Good Lord. Logan, this is incredible. Are you sure of your facts?
Sure of my facts, but very little else. We're going to question everybody we can about this, but something very important has to be done, and I think you will agree that it has to be handled with discretion. I mean, you understand.
Yeah, I do understand.
Shower's yours.
Ah, okay, I'm almost through. You're absolutely right, Logan. We don't want April to know about this. It'll be just terrible for her. I mean, the false hope that Draper may still be alive.
No, we don't.
Alice, as long as I'm paying his dental bills, he's using a fluoride paste.
Mom, I need a gel for fresh breath.
Relax. We'll get fluoride and fresh breath with Aquafresh.
Aquafresh gives you all the long-lasting fluoride protection of the leading paste and all the breath freshener of the leading gel. Concentrated in one toothpaste.
If Aquafresh has fluoride
And breath freshener.
We all have a new toothpaste.
Double protection Aquafresh fights cavities and freshens breath.
Purina high-protein dog meal is like a health food. Let your dog in on it. Let in a dog whose coat is dull from lack of protein, and out will come a shine that's a sign of good health. Let in a dog that's listless because he's not getting enough protein, and out he'll come on top of the world. That's because high-protein dog meal is 100% complete and balanced with more healthy, feel-and-fit protein than any leading dog food, dry or canned. Purina high-protein dog meal is like a health food. Let your dog in on it.
Stay tuned to find out about the Philadelphia teacher's contract. Join host Marty Jacobs and his guests on Delaware Valley next. Then later, Lucy forms her own ragtime band. I Love Lucy, tonight at 6 o'clock on Channel 48.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
New Jersey booze prices haven't dropped much yet. Sunset is now the law in the state of Delaware, and we're going to talk about fall in Philadelphia schools. It's all next on Del Val.
I got a telegram from Kuroda. He needs my help.
Doing what?
Trying to locate a wolf boy in a forest in Hokkaido. This is Lee Majors. Here's some scenes from the next episode of The $6 Million Man.
There is a wolf boy. See to it. They do not bring him back.
The $6 Million Man, tonight at 6:30 on Channel 48.
If you think life is slow this summer, you need Marathon Month. An extravaganza of sporting events this July that promises fun for all. And you'll be helping the American Cancer Society at the same time. Jog through Fairmount Park, roller skate along the West River Drive, ride a bike to Atlantic City.
I don't think I should look too sexy.
Don't worry, Ma, you never do.
Oh, I get it.
Edith and Gloria engage in the battle of the month on All in the Family tonight at 7:30 on Channel 48. A famous country singer gets involved with his brother's stock car racing and bootlegging. Marty Robbins and John Ashley star in Hell on Wheels. Tonight's movie at 8 o'clock on Channel 48.